Hey guys, this is going to be a PMG grade reveal video. I had a video months and months and months ago where I sent some notes in, and I don't know when this video is going to drop or anything. I'll just have it scheduled. But anyway, I sent some notes in, and I'm going to share that with you guys. And the first thing is a 10-cent third issue fractional note. I was hoping it would get an MS62, but this is, with it being the 58, is it a miss? Yeah, kind of. It did get the EPQ designation as well. It's probably in that ballpark of about $80 to $100 on the note. 100 might be a little excessive, but I'm not a big fractional collector or anything, but these things in high grades, they look pretty cool. But that's the first one. Next is the 1963 Federal Reserve note. We do have a fancy serial number on there with the trio of 8s, and this is a mule. This actually has the back plate of a 1957B silver certificate. I have another one of these that's also a fancy serial number that I think is only graded a 55. So these are like $75, $80 notes, so not bad. Okay, we'll start stepping it up a little bit here. Here is the 2004A Federal Reserve note. It does have the radar serial number, and it is a 67 EPQ. Nice note. I think there's only like 5 graded better, but you know, it's common note. Obviously, we've all held notes like this, but getting the 67 EPQ designation is good stuff. Next, same type note, and it got the 66 EPQ. It's got the radar serial number as well. So I'll probably sell those last 2 notes that you've seen. And, you know, just having a high grade, good embossed note or well embossed note, so pretty easy to sell. Okay. Next, this is a courtesy autograph, courtesy signature of the Treasurer of the United States, and it is a star note as well, the 2003 Minneapolis, and it did get the 67 EPQ. So it's a pretty nice note. Okay, now for a pretty cool one. This is the 2003, and it's a binary radar with the 5s and the 4s. So it's a pretty weird looking serial number. So I've had this note a long time, and the margins on it always kind of led me to think, it's just a 63. But then I needed a note to send in to try to like fulfill the order per se. And I just went ahead and grabbed this and sent it in, and ended up getting a 65. And anybody that grades notes and stuff, you know that just looking at that bottom margin, maybe kind of how it has a little incline in a sense. I don't think this is a 65 note. Maybe the EPQ part, but not so much a 65. That serial number, though, is great. Okay. Now for a couple of error notes. There's an offset printing error. It's a really dramatic one on the 10. So here's the obverse of the note, which we're all familiar with. And there's the reverse where that offset printing occurred. This did grade a 25. I thought it would probably do a little better than that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And here's actually one of the highlights. This is an offset printing error from 1963, and it's a really dramatic one. And it actually got a 63 EPQ. So I don't know how to value these things very well, especially the higher graded ones. So this is just a pretty neat one to own. There's the obverse of it. Okay, now for the large size notes. This is what a lot of people I know enjoy. This is the public air woodchopper note. So it did grade a 25. So I was hoping for a 25 or 30 on it. So it's just kind of going to go in the legal tender registry for me. it is a pretty clean note. It's got a little staining down there on the bottom. Okay, here is the 1880 wood chopper. Legal. It's got the really nice seal on it. It's pretty nice and bright. It does have a pretty heavy centerfold. It graded a 12, which is not bad. I was thinking a 12 or 15. It's one of those notes that I've seen some that kind of look like this. Maybe the back was a little better and they've graded like a 20 or a 25. So it's worth sending in. All right, next is right there. There is the very, very famous Educational, 1896 Educational. It's got a little staining on it. Right there you can see the blue. But it graded a 15, choice fine. So, pretty good note. It's I thought it might grade a 20. But here is one that did grade a 20. Now, this one is undergraded. So, I may take this out and send it back in. I mean, I'm not frustrated about it, but this note is better than a 20. So you can look at it. Maybe you can just see it from right like that. This is I think a 30 all day, 25 to 30 all day. It does have a heavier centerfold, but get on eBay right now and look at these things that are graded 25s and 30s, and you will see more issues than this note has. So these things start getting, pretty valuable once they hit that 30 range as well. Okay, here's the $2 version of the silver certificate from 1896, the Educational. So this one graded a 12, which is fine with me. I think they got it for rust. Yes. So there is a little paperclip rust right there and a little more over there. But if you know anything about these, getting these things in a 20 or above, you're going to really pay some money for them. But pretty fun note. Okay, now for the final three. Here's my mini porthole. I've shown you the star version of this that I have, and this is just the straight 258 Freeburg, and it graded a 30, which is exactly what I was hoping it would grade. So good note. All right, now here is the battleship I've shown before, and I personally think it's probably a 45, maybe a 50, but they put a 40 on it, and you can look at it and tell this thing is really, really clean. Obviously the margin's a little weird up top there and all that stuff. It's not uncirculated, but I just feel like it's the next step up. But these things are really hot items right now. They'll sell anywhere between $1,100 and $1,400. So it's a good one. It's actually the most common Freeburg number of the St. Louis battleships, but it's still a killer note to own. And now one I've never shown you, but it's really one of the prizes of my collection. So I got this note for $500. So well over a year ago, and I don't think I really ever shown it to anyone outside of the wife, but it is the 1922 large serial number $10 gold cert, and I knew it was uncirculated, but I didn't know how uncirculated, and it ended up with the 63 EPQ, which there are some graded better, but that puts it in pretty prestigious note category. So it's a killer note to own. But I think it values in about the probably $1,200 to $1,500 range, depending on who wants it. So really nice note to own. And I'll show you the back. The back is really, really nice. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching and listening to me ramble on for 9.5 minutes here. So have a good day, and I'll have another grade reveal video here in a few months. Thanks for watching.